In this video, I will be discussing and reviewing Adobe Creative Cloud student discount eligibility. So if you're wondering if you're eligible for Adobe Creative Cloud student discount, in this video, as a student myself who's got Adobe Creative Cloud student discount, I'll be making it all clear. So first of all, if you want to see the terms for yourself or get a free trial before you commit to the Adobe Creative Cloud student discount subscription, I've left the first link in the video description down below, which will get you on this landing page of Adobe. And basically from here, when you enter this landing page, Adobe is going to ask you to, match your location with your own country. So that's the best thing you can do. So here, because since I'm in the Netherlands, I'm going to switch this to the Dutch website, as you can see, and then you can click on, your specific eligibility, that is the eligibility for your country. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to switch back the website to the international website so we can take a look at, in more broader terms of who is eligible for this discount. So yeah, over here, I'm just simply click on see terms. And as you can see, Adobe is going to tell you that basically you have to be enrolled into a recognized public education system. Now, this varies country to country of how old you have to be. In some countries, you have to be at least 17 or 18 years old. And for the US, you have to be at least, 13 or older. Also on this page, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page for the Q&A section over here, and here, as you can see, Adobe says that you have to be enrolled into a university, college, or primary school, secondary school, or homeschool. So yeah, basically you have to be recognized by the state as a student, like as an official student. This could also be verified if you have a student ID or if you have a student email address. And then as you can see, if you click on how does Adobe verify student and teacher status, here Adobe is going to explain you how this actually works. So here in the US and in most countries, in the Netherlands as well, you have to provide a student email address. And with this email address, for example, Adobe can verify that you're actually a student. So in the United States, you have this .edu ending email address. For me, this is a .nl ending email address. For my university, this is a .ewar.nl ending email address. And this way also Adobe can verify that I'm actually a student because only students have this type of email address. So yeah, in your own country, it could also be different. But if you have an official student email address, then you can basically sign up for this discount with your student email address. And when you're signing up, I'll show you that in just a moment as well on how to do it. You will need to provide your student email address. But if you do not have a student email address, there's no problem. You can still qualify for this discount. But then basically Adobe is going to ask you to send them their, either student ID, report cards, or transcripts of your grades, or even, tuition bills and statements that you're actually paying a tuition, for example, for college. Or even if you're part of some association, some student association here in the US, you can send your membership ID to a homeschool association. That also works. So yeah, make sure to check with your local authorities. I think for most people, if you're a school, you're definitely a student. But if you have some special circumstances, you might be on hold, you might be taking a gap year, or you might be, homeschooled. Every country has some different laws and regulations on how they see you. Okay, so how does Adobe actually verify that you're a student? So first of all, let's go to the free trial. And from here, I'm going to show you how you can put in your educational email address. So here, I'm just going to pick this first option, click on continue. And yeah, as you can see here on this next page, Adobe is going to ask you to put in your email address. And in many countries, again, Adobe is going to ask you to specifically put in your student email address. So here you will put in your .edu ending student email address. But for me, for example, it would be the ewar.nl email address. And here, as you can see in the trial terms as well, there's this institutional affiliation requirement. And basically, if you click on that link, it's going to bring you to your own countries, to your specific countries, eligibility of basically who qualifies for a student. So again, make sure to check it out for yourself. Click my first link in the video description down below and then set your country, and then you can see the terms for yourself. And also, by the way, with my link in the video description, you get a 7-day free trial because, Adobe sometimes hides that link. I don't know why they do it. Most people go on, Adobe's official pricing webpage, but there's no free trial available. So yeah, that's why I've linked this free trial in the video description down below. So yeah, as you can see, after putting in your email address, you're going to be asked to provide your payment details because after the 7-day free trial expires, you have to pay for Adobe Creative Cloud. And, in some countries, this agree and subscribe button is going to say, agree and verify that you're actually a student. So it might say something as proceed to verification. And from there, you're going to have to upload your student ID, or, that might not happen at all. And you might have to send Adobe support your specific, tuition fees or transcripts to prove that you're actually a student. So yeah, if you want to get this deal for yourself and see the terms for yourself, the first link is in the video description down below, which will lead you on this official landing page. Just don't forget to switch it to your own country so that you see your own country specific terms. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful.